I want to welcome you guys to crunchyourhealth.com. Today we're going to do something kind of special. This is the first clue for our Survivor scavenger hunt. And the Survivor part, if you guys ever watch Survivor, at the end of the program, toward the end of their last day, they kind of reflect on all the different people and what they did and good things and stuff. So that's sort of what we're going to do on some of these spots where I did post. We're going to reflect a little bit on those. And as far as the scavenger type part of it, we're going to do some obstacles here. In my yard, it's going to be different from a lot of yours. You might have some quite a bit of different things going on, but we're trying to set this up for the kids with the obesity and stuff, with what's going on. We're trying to make something fun here, trying to get them interested in doing something outside, and we're also showing some of the raw foods. So our first clue here, as we look, this is going to be a little harder than I thought. You will go over a bridge to a fire pit. There you will find raw food that should not be roasted over an open fire. So what we're going to do is we're going to look, and there in the distance is our bridge. So we're going to go over it, and hopefully we're going to get some exercise doing some of this stuff. So this is going to be a little bit rocky of a video because we're moving. And then as we come across, here's our fire pit. Now to reflect a little bit on what went on here the last time, we tried to show you how different fuels like paper, I kept throwing some wads of paper in there, also cardboard, and it showed how fast it burned. That's the same way as simple carbs, sort of like your enriched white flours and stuff. And what we notice here with this fire is you see a lot of ash left. And that represents the simple carbs that we might eat, and it adds to our, fat, obesity, stuff like that. Whether if you had whole grains, you wouldn't see all this. It would be sort of just a little bit of ash, and that would be the end of it. So what do you think we have? There's that song, Chestnuts Over an Open Fire. So our first raw food is raw almonds. You can see where they're raw, and nuts come in a lot of different things. With sugars, different types of flavorings on top, whether it's chocolate, what have you. We want just raw, natural almonds. And what do? That's our source of our omega-3s and also our good fats. So, on to our next clue. From here, see if I can get you guys to see it. You will zip across a valley and a pond, and if you make it one whole piece, you'll find our next food. So, we're going to go here, and the only thing I could think of is we're going to go up through here to this platform. We're going to get some exercise going up the steps. And I'm going to attempt to put you guys up here. Maybe you see me, maybe you don't, while I get hooked up. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall. If you think it's a motion sickness pills, you might have to do this. So we're going to go to our next clue. Right up the end. You guys are going to see the same stuff I see as we go. Hopefully I don't drop you guys. Okay, we did make it safe. Sorry about you guys going up in the air. Now we're to our next clue, and it says if we made it in a hole, I guess that means whole grains. So when we're looking at these whole grains like this, we have couscous, quinoa, and barley. And we got 4 choices here. And one of them is not a good choice. And looking at the different boxes, we can see here the ingredient. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's just couscous. It's a white flour. It's sort of fine. We got quinoa. This is a great grain, whole grain. And we got barley. But on this couscous, you have roasted garlic and olive. That should send something to you. And so when we're looking at, well, this is good. We can see all kinds of stuff on this. we're looking at the sodium. We have 690 milligrams, 29% of what we should have. So this here is a pretty poor choice. And lucky for this, there's just a flavor pack. We can throw that away. But Cusco is just a so-so grain anyway. You're looking for barley, quinoa, and there's other ones out there. Now for our third clue. You will jump into a small boat and then dock. Here you will find a raw fruit that keeps the doctor away. I guess dock and doctor kind of rhyme a little bit. Away, and also exercise for our arms. So hopefully you guys got your seasickness pills. We're going to get into this little boat here. I'll set you guys up on a bucket here. I hope you guys don't care. Nobody said these vlogs are easy. I can see where you guys are already getting seasick here. The thing. So hopefully we find our dock to dock the boat. We're using our arms to... This isn't my favorite boat. I kind of like the canoe myself. Okay, now we're coming to our next one, and if you saw my one blog, it was with raw apples where we were at an orchard. I think I forgot this one, it's still left out, but as you can see it's still good, crisp. We'll sit on the post, maybe a teacher, or maybe that will keep a doctor away, I don't know. But getting on our next clue, you will walk across the dock and eventually find running water. This fruit is shaped like a canoe, which is used for rivers and lakes. So as we're coming across here, these are certain things you guys can do in your yard. It's going to vary quite a bit. So here we got a small river, more like a stream, running water. So we're looking down here, and what do we got? A banana. Sort of looks like a canoe in a weird shape. But you get the idea. So now our fifth clue is we're going to walk up a hill or mountain, which is great exercise. And you will find a nature deck overlooking trees and a small stream. So we're coming down. We're looking at the stream, looking at the trees, looking for our clue. Well, here it is. So our fruit sorta, should have left the bag open. When you look at these, sort of looks like small tops of trees, sort of like it's got snowed on. Unfortunately, this is my cauliflower, which was supposed to be in here too, was eaten for supper last night. So we got broccoli and cauliflower for raw foods. And one of the posts that I will do is on a book called Evolving Wellness, and it's a pretty cool book on different raw foods and how to get the ultimate health. So we'll do that soon, and it will be done on this nature deck. So our final clue is across the meadow for a small hike, which will bring you to plants that are favorites to rabbits and deer. So we're going to walk. I got a feeling that this was my vlog on a healthy hobby, which the deer ate. So we're walking across. Well, there's my hostas here, and you can see where they were eaten by deer. And we're coming across. Okay, we got some raw healthy foods. We got spinach and carrots. And I think if I would have had these out in the first place, maybe my hostas will still be here. But on the spinach, one key note, it's not organic, and I would recommend organic. And here's another thing on when you're doing this type of stuff, you should have some water. Filtered water is good, where you can do your own filtered water in a house. So that concludes our survivor type thing. And going back to that last one, that can include a few of our different vlogs, a hobby with the deer, and also your raw foods, and also the one that contains the water on what to drink. And so that concludes our scavenger hunt. Hope you liked it. Hope you didn't get too seasick from going zipping and going on the boat. So that's it for this high adventure type of a scavenger hunt to get the kids interested. Trying to get them away from the TV long enough to have some fun outside, learning about some raw healthy foods. So take care. We'll see you on the next vlog. Survivor type thing. And going back to that last one, that can include a few of our different vlogs, a hobby with the deer, and also your raw foods, and also the one that contains the water on what to drink. And so that concludes our scavenger hunt. Hope you liked it. Hope you didn't get too seasick from going zipping and going on the boat. So that's it for this high adventure type of a scavenger hunt to get the kids interested. Trying to get them away from the TV long enough to have some fun outside, learning about some raw healthy foods. So take care. We'll see you on the next vlog.